Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel of English through Classics. Today I want to talk about a very famous book called The Little Prince. It was written by a French author, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, way back in 1943. On the surface, it seems like a children's story, but actually, it's for all ages. This book teaches us important lessons about love, responsibility, loneliness, and growing up. Let's explore the Little Prince and its wonderful world together. The main character is the Little Prince. He lives on a tiny planet where the only other living thing is a beautiful rose. The Little Prince deeply loves this rose, but she can be a bit vain and demanding at times. This makes the Little Prince feel confused and sad. Even though the Little Prince cares for his rose, her vanity sometimes hurts him. Feeling uncertain, he decides to leave his planet and travel to other worlds in search of answers about love, life, and why things are the way they are. On his journey, the Little Prince first arrives on a planet where he meets a king. Interestingly, this king is the only person on his planet. The king declares himself the ruler, commanding everyone to follow his orders. However, the Little Prince is confused, as there is no one else around. He wonders why the king cares so much about having power when there's no one to rule. This encounter makes the Little Prince realize that many adults focus too much on power, even when it doesn't really matter. Next, the Little Prince visits another planet and meets a vain man. This man is obsessed with how others see him. He demands applause and attention, claiming to be the best and most charming. The Little Prince starts to understand that some adults live for praise and attention, but this doesn't bring real happiness. It is simply empty. Later, the Little Prince arrives on a planet where he encounters a lamplighter. This lamplighter spends his days lighting and putting out lamps repeatedly. He explains that he must follow the rules, even if his actions seem meaningless. The lamplighter appears trapped in his routine, which makes the Little Prince feel sad for him. He sees that many adults are stuck in similar, meaningless routines, causing them to lose their joy in life. Finally, on Earth, the Little Prince meets a fox, and this is where we hear one of the most famous lessons from the Little Prince. The fox asks to be tamed, explaining that taming means creating a bond and becoming friends. They form a friendship, and before they part ways, the fox shares an important secret. He tells the Little Prince that it is only with the heart that one can see clearly, and what's truly important is invisible to the eyes. The Little Prince realizes that his rose is special, not just because of her beauty, but because he loves her and takes care of her. This is what makes her unique. Throughout his travels, the Little Prince meets many different characters and learns valuable lessons about life. The Little Prince shows us that adults sometimes focus too much on things like power, money, and routines, forgetting what's truly important. The Little Prince reminds us that love and responsibility are what really matter. Just like how he cares for his rose, real love comes from taking care of someone and being responsible for them. It's not about what we can see with our eyes, but what we feel with our hearts. The Little Prince is a book for everyone, regardless of age. It is full of wisdom and life lessons. I highly recommend reading it and reflecting on the important things in life, like love, friendship, and caring for the people we cherish. Thank you for listening. See you next time.